New year, new goals. Come join me as I tackle one of my 2020 resolutions, which is to obtain Cisco's new CCNA certification 200-301. Let's go. Well, here we are. First of all, let me start off by saying, welcome. My name is Gary Studer, and this is my channel, Gary S. Studer. So in this video, I'm going to be discussing the different types of materials that I personally am going to be using to help me study for Cisco CCNA. So let me tell you about the different type of study material I'm going to be using to help me get through this journey. I personally like to start off with the books. Wendell Odom just released Volume 1 and Volume 2 of the new CCNA certification, and the way I do it is he's got 29 chapters in here, so I'm going to take 29 days to read the book because I like to really read and understand. So what I'm going to do is in the morning around 4 o'clock is wake up, read a chapter, go to work, come home, and do some flashcards for that particular chapter. Once I'm done with Volume 1, I'm going to move on to Volume 2. This one I believe has about 20 chapters in it, so I'm scheduling myself for 20 days. Right? So that's 49 days of book reading, but that's okay. So as I finish each chapter, I like to go back and create my flashcards. And currently I'm using an application called Anki. It's an application both for desktops and mobile phones. And let me tell you, I use both because I like to create them on my desktop and then sync them down to my phone. And they're both, and it's available on both the iPhone and Android. Now, for those of us that use iPhones, unfortunately, Anki does have a one-time charge of $24.99, but that's okay. That's a small price to pay when you get this certification. And what's great about having this app on your mobile phone is you can be anywhere in the world standing around doing nothing, and you can pop open this application and go through a couple of your flashcards. And let me tell you, it helps ingrain this into your mind, which for me is something that I need to do day in and day out. So now that I have the books read, I got my flashcards going, I like to move to online training. I'm going to be going through CBT Nuggets. It's, I believe, a 59 and some change subscription, monthly subscription, but they do have the new CCNA training, which was dropped by Network Chuck and his friends. So while I'm using CBT Nuggets, I'm also going to be using Cisco's Packet Tracer and some labs that I've downloaded through Udemy to help ingrain and help me get used to the different commands and codes that I'm going to need in order to pass the CCNA certification. So now that I have all these things going on to help me study for the CCNA certification, I feel like this is more than enough information that's going to help me pass that test. Now, what I'm going to do is either weekly or bi-weekly is go ahead and do a video or drop a video of that week or that 2 weeks of me studying and what I've gone through, what I've learned. So hopefully, if you guys like this, please hit that like button or subscribe, hit that little bell, you know, if you want to be reminded of when these videos are dropped, because I'll really appreciate it. I'm going to leave some links down in the description about the material that I'm going to be using for this journey. Also the equipment. I'm currently using the iPhone 10 with a cool little selfie light from Arkon. I believe this was like $18, clips right onto your iPhone. It's a great little device, love it. I'm also using this Lavalier mic by Boya. I believe this was also around $20. It's a great little mic if you want to level up on some of your equipment, which for now, this is all I can afford. Yes, it's true. Me, this is all I can afford. But hey, I want to make the videos. I want to document my journey, and hopefully it helps you. Again, if you have any comments, leave them below. I'd love to hear from you. I like to read them. But remember, live life. Don't let life live you. Until next time, deuces.